Welcome back to Shivers and Stories. You need to hear this if you're a horror fan. Tonight, we're going on a scary trip through 10 Japanese folklores that are so creepy you'll want to sleep with the lights on. These aren't your normal bedtime stories. These are tales whispered quietly, passed down through generations, meant to keep you safe. So, get comfy, turn off the lights, and get ready to meet the creatures that haunt the shadows of Japan. Imagine a sound echoing in the night, a scraping, metallic sound that gives you chills. That's the sound of teke teke, an angry spirit cut in half, always crawling, looking for revenge. The story goes, Teke Teke was once a young woman who died horribly. Now, she wanders train stations and dark alleys, her body dragging on the ground. The sound of her, a terrifying warning. Some say she has a scythe, others a hook. But one thing's for sure, if you hear her coming, run. Hidden behind a surgical mask is a scary secret, a tale that sends shivers down the spine. This is Kuchisake Onna, the slit-mouthed woman, a figure from Japanese urban legends. She is a mean spirit, forever marked by a scar that makes her very angry, a scar that tells a tragic story. They say she was once beautiful, admired by many, but she was too vain, obsessed with her own looks. Now her mouth, cut ear to ear in a creepy smile, is a haunting reminder of her vanity. This scar is a symbol of her pain, and a scary warning to those who cross her path. Imagine walking alone at night, the streets empty and silent, when suddenly a figure in a trench coat and surgical mask comes closer, her presence sending chills down your spine. Am I beautiful? She asks, her voice sweet, yet unsettling, a question that holds a deadly trap. But don't be fooled. There's no right answer. Any response could seal your fate. To say no means facing her anger, a wrath that knows no bounds, and her sharp weapon, always ready to strike, leaving you with a scar just like hers. The snow falls quietly, covering everything in white. It's beautiful, peaceful, deadly. Hidden in the snowdrifts is Yuki Anna, the snow woman, a spirit as cold and unforgiving as winter. She's said to be stunning with long black hair and bright blue eyes, but her beauty is a trap, pulling travelers into the frozen wilderness. Some say she's the spirit of a lost traveler, forever searching for a way out. Whatever she is, Yuki Onna reminds us that even in beautiful places, danger can hide. In the shadows of old forests and empty temples, a web of lies is spun. This is where Joragumo, the spider woman, lives, a creature as pretty as she is deadly. Imagine a beautiful woman, so captivating she could take your breath away. Now, picture her real form, a giant spider, her web, a trap. They say Yoragumo can look like anyone, using her beauty to trick men. But her real self is shown in her 8 eyes, the sharp fangs behind her pretty smile. Night falls and something creepy happens. In the darkness, the Rokurakubi wake up, their heads coming off their bodies, stretching out, their eyes glowing. Imagine waking up to see a head, cut off, floating above you, its eyes staring into your soul. Scary, right? Some say Rokurakubi are cursed souls forced to wander, their creepy looks a reminder of their fate. In the quiet of night, a terrifying sound echoes through the stillness, sending shivers down the spine of anyone who hears it. It's the sound of bones grinding together, a skeletal song of death that chills the blood. This is the Gashadokuro, the starvation skeleton, a monstrous entity born from the anger and despair of those left to die from hunger and neglect. Imagine a giant skeleton, towering over everything, its bones held together by sheer hate and insatiable hunger. It's a horrifying sight to behold. They say the Gashadokuro is made of the bones of those who died in war, or from starving, their bodies abandoned and forgotten. Their souls, filled with rage and sorrow, are stuck on earth, unable to find peace. They wander endlessly, searching for the living to exact their revenge. If you ever hear the eerie sound of rattling bones in the dead of night, run as fast as you can, for the Gashadokuro is near. Imagine walking down an empty street. It's foggy and scary. The mist swirls around you, making it hard to see more than a few feet ahead. Every sound is amplified. Every shadow seems to move. You see a figure, its face hidden in shadow. It stands still, almost blending into the fog. But you can feel its presence. As it gets closer, the fog clears, and you see it has no face. The blankness is unsettling, a void where features should be. No eyes, no nose, no mouth, just smooth skin. It's as if someone erased its identity, leaving only a blank canvas. This is the No Perbo, the faceless ghost, a creature of terror. Legends say it appears to those who wander alone at night. The No Perbo doesn't need claws or fangs to scare you. Just its existence is scary. The sheer unnaturalness of its appearance is enough to send chills down your spine. Some say it's a shapeshifter. It can take on different forms, but always returns to its faceless state. Others believe it's a spirit wanting revenge, its lack of a face a symbol of its lost identity. It roams the night, searching for something it can never find. Bathrooms, usually private and safe, become scary with the legend of Akamanto, the red cape. Imagine you're in a stall, hearing only a dripping faucet. Suddenly, a smooth voice asks, "Do you want red paper or blue?" Akamanto, they say, wears a red cape and a mask. He appears to people alone, offering this choice. But be careful, choose red, and Akamanto will tear you apart, covering the stall in blood. In Japan, death isn't always the end. Sometimes it's the start of a terrifying new life, one filled with rage, sadness, or revenge. These are the yurei, angry spirits stuck on earth. Imagine a figure in a white burial kimono, long black hair, pale face, and burning eyes. That's a yurei, and it's coming for you. Yurei don't follow the rules of the living. They can walk through walls, appear and disappear, and their cries are bone-chilling. Deep in the mountains of Japan lives a creature both respected and feared, the Tengu, a creature of the sky, with the face of a man and the body of a bird, its wings creating storms. Imagine a being flying down, its face angry, its beak and claws sharp. That's the Tengu, and it demands respect. Some Tengu protect the mountains and forests, punishing those who disrespect nature. Others are tricksters, playing pranks and leading people astray. So there you have it, 10 scary stories from Japan, legends that have scared people for centuries, reminding us that even today, shadows hold secrets. These are just a few of Japan's many creepy tales. Now, as you turn on the lights and try to stop shaking, remember these stories.